Namaste, my energetic beings, and blessings to you. Engage in ritual, magic, and medicine. Explore monthly workshops, coven calls. May, Mind and Emotions for manifestation mastery. Shamanic Healing Academy revision. Indigenous healing practices, rituals, ancient wisdom to align your energy and awaken your gifts. Subscribe to the Coven for only $3.99. Subscribers Live. Weekend Insights. Holistic Shaw Medium Tanya D. See you on the inside. Ashe. Welcome to a fantastic Friday once again, tidying up the seams of the season of Taurus. And we also, side note, let's see here. I can hear myself talking here. Let me just turn that down just a little bit as I've multi-streaming. There we go. I can hear myself think. Or see myself spin. I don't know, whatever. But today we kicked off Mind and Emotions for Manifestation Mastery, streamed online in the Coven, but also in the Subscribers Hub on Facebook. So if you're in the Subscribers Hub, be sure to watch the replay. Manifesting through Mercury and the Moon. Next month, I'm actually going to dive into the season of Jupiter right there, unlocking Jupiter's frequency. It's like the code of Jupiter. For manifestation, believing is receiving. In the mind, Mercury, the moon, our emotional field, and Jupiter is like what we believe, what I believe to be true, what I wish. It's part of a trinity for manifesting because we all manifest uniquely by bringing in these celestial bodies of our unique algorithm, ritual, of course, as well. The ritual for today was five par is what I want to say. You can subscribe and catch up or purchase them individually if you're curious. And also, if you're new here on Tanya D, both on Facebook or YouTube, I multi-stream every Friday at 3 p.m. Mountain Time. And if you stay tuned till the end of the show, I do what's called cowrie shell divination, giving you a little taste. Cowrie shells are a form of divination, really an art, brought to the West by Malidoma Somé, an elder, a medicine man of the Dagara tribe in Burkina Faso, who I was blessed to be a part of his wisdom, his medicine, and do cowrie shells. So if you're curious, be sure to comment the year of birth, your birth, and your month of birth. And then I move the shells on your behalf and see what comes through. But if your heart feels for a private session, you can also purchase those online, of course, at tanyad.tv if you want to go down that rabbit hole. So how was the quadruple snake on Monday? The alchemizing full moon in Scorpio. We're still in the threads. If you had a full moon hangover, that always feels fantastic. But this really was like the depths of our metaphysical essence, going down into the depths of Hades and bringing about like a spiritual initiation of epic proportions, the unseen, the unknown, along with this heightened sense of culmination of emotional tidal waves and experiences that really challenged us to dive deeper, possibly than we ever dove before, into the emotional field, really exploring those ever so hidden aspects of our psyche, but really embracing that emotional transformation simultaneously. However, the moon today, of course, is in Capricorn as we head into the weekend, the solid foundation, feeling the legacy, kind of grounded emotions beneath our feet. It's all about the gold if you're a Capricorn moon or have a Capricorn natal moon. You can tune into the full natal moon sites during the season of Taurus, each season, by the way, on YouTube, my moon forecasts. if you want to just learn about your specific natal moon sign. But Capricorn, being an earth sign in a season of Earth, Taurus, does bring about the emotional field. It almost feels like heavy water, heavy earth, muddy earth, I don't know, frozen earth to the earth plane. I was just thinking seasonally. But it is your very existence. It's around stuff and goals and being a leader, a boss, the CEO. So if your natal moon is in the season of Capricorn when you were born, an affirmation for you is, I do these for all the signs, by the way, I am rooted in the present, trusting the steady rhythm of progress. I embrace my stability and build a secure foundation for my dreams, knowing each step forward contributes to my lasting success. It's like the pull, the desire to get to the top of that mountain, whatever that looks like for each and every one of us. I can see you're tuning in here. For those of you tuning in, remember to comment your year of birth and month, and I'll move the shells on your behalf at the end of the show. We're going to move into the elemental part of the show, have a little quick break, and when we return, that's what we'll dive into. What is your unique intuitive gift and psychic ability? Are you somebody who often gets a gut feeling about people or situations? Have you experienced deja vu? Do you easily pick up on the emotions of others around you? Or dream so vividly that those dreams become reality? Feel that your dreams have meaning? Feeling a connection to the natural world, the world of nature? Drawn to numbers, symbols, or sigils? Sensitive to your surroundings and are very aware of changes in your environment? Believe in a higher power, a spiritual dimension? This quiz is going to assist you to activate your unique intuitive gift and psychic ability, how to take action upon it, creating a career that authentically aligns and resonates with your intuitive gift and psychic abilities. So let's dive into it. Welcome back once again. I just want to give an announcement. You're going to see shorts of our monthly coven calls and workshops. This one, Mind+Emotions for Manifesting Mastery. Or you can subscribe actually to just start connecting, just weaving these celestial threads. And of course, Ritual, Magic, and Medicine. Subscribe monthly or individually. Either way, there's an online community which also includes a library of my opportunities and my offerings. So that's super exciting. I'm excited about that as well. And for those of you who want to start your own online digital product, this is kind of my base note, learning a lot. James Wedmore is starting. It might have started already, to be honest. I'm not sure. But it's called Your First Digital Course. It's a free webinar series. If you're an online steward and want to bring your presence online, especially energetically, if you have planets in your 11th house, that's about bringing your gift, your magic into the world, networking, society. And, you know, oftentimes you might just learn something just by showing up. The link for this is actually in my show notes. To tune in, it's a free 3-day live training, a series called Your First Digital Product. It was designed specifically for people who really have a desire to launch their first, obviously, digital product, your offer. So there is that. Now the elementals, because that's really why you're here, we still have that dual snake energy, which is kind of exciting, I believe. But a yin wood rooster of a day. The rooster is always cocky, like cockle-doodle-doo, or a hen. The hen's in the hen house. But yin wood is like ivy, bamboo, delicate vines, flexible, intuitive, and quietly persistent kind of energy. And yin wood people, their energy thrives through the connection, beauty, but also patience, kindness. A lot of people think kindness is a weakness, but it's very enduring. These people often find strength in softness. But today, our day master is sitting on top of the rooster, which is governed by yin metal. So this creates a natural clash between wood and metal. So the rooster would be like the lawnmower mowing the lawn. Metal cuts wood, which can actually feel like pressure on our day, or pruning, kind of like mowing the lawn. But this pressure also refines the yin wood, kind of like trimming a bonsai tree for clarity, aesthetic balance, fine tuning, pruning, fine tuning in the pruning. So this tells me that this is a day for refinement through the challenge. So the opportunity is to let go of our ego and polish our approach. The energy of our month, the yin metal snake, that brings mystique, strategy, hidden fire beneath the surface. So combine that with the yin metal, what do we get? So mental precision, intense intuition, and deep analysis. The snake also has a character, or contains yang fire, being and ding is kind of how I see fires, but yang fire and woo energy, which we can get a little woo woo, some yang earth, making this a controlled furnace. So you may feel like something is heating internally, being prepared, but not quite ready to be revealed. Oh, thanks for tuning in while you're making fudge. Oh my goddess, you got me there. Energetically, though, in a spiritual sense, this month is about alchemy and inner transmutation. That's the energy of fire. We kind of have this for the whole year. So we can use the rooster's metal to really cut away what is no longer aligned. Water is actually the element we're in need of today. We don't have any water. The earth is hidden, so I'm not really worried about that. And the energy of the year, we have this energy all year long, the yin wood snake. This is the overaching kind of evolutionary current of our year, and it matches our day master. The repetition of yin wood energy really is calling for the fine attunement, or the alignment with our soul's growth, especially in how we express beauty, empathy, and our values. And the snake, the energy of the snake always reminds me of Jungle Book, Mowgli. So the snake energy is continuing. It's the theme of shedding, shifting, transmuting. I would even bring in transfiguration and spiritually awakening in some pattern or form. So when the day and the year pillars match, it's the mirror effect. That's what's being activated. So what you feel internally reflects externally. It's like the inner to the outer. And the rooster, and what they call the branch, stems and branches, the dynamic of energy here. So being that the rooster is metal is clashing with the rabbit, which is called Mao, the rabbit, Mao, like a cat saying meow, which really doesn't show up in our energy today, but it is activating tension if you carry that in your natal chart. So that would be people born in the spring, actually, the season of the rabbit, or a year of the rabbit, or an hour, or the day. It depends. But with the snake and the rooster, you also have a partial, it's called a san he. It's the three harmonies with the ox. So we do have these energies. So if you have the ox in your chart, your natal chart, you can actually activate metal, harmony, and clarity. So the themes for the day, the energy, oh my goodness, an earth snake visit your driveway. I love that. I'm telling you, lots of shedding going on. Oh my goddess, and on the full moon. And that was a very quadruple snake energy, so I love that even more. I should add you to the broadcast, but I haven't figured out how to do that yet. But either way, the themes for today, the energy of today, is really like spiritual pruning, letting go of what's weighing on our subtle field, our subtle energetic field. So imagine in your mind's eye being trimmed to your essence, like a bonsai shaped by wisdom. And then there's this alchemical kind of awareness. I think it's off the waves of the full moon, where the hidden fire from the snake is really purifying us internally. The inflamedness, the infired, or the inspiritedness. And trust that any discomfort that comes to you today is literally a part of your soul's refinement. And grace, I would say spiritual grace under pressure, or streams of grace, like universal streams. and our personal streams. And yin wood teaches us to bend, not to break, to be flexible. So really staying rooted in our values, but really allowing flexible shifts also in our approach. And you're a fire snake. Oh, in your year maybe, huh? I like that. You're going to have your return, I guess is what I would call that, like a Saturn return. But these energies, like if I was to do a mantra, because in my show today, my Mind and Emotions, I did a lot of mantras for Mercury, if depending on your natal Mercury. But a mantra would be like to allow the pressure to shape us into clarity and release what's unnecessary by rooting deeper into our own authenticity, our spiritual truths, like having a refined essence. So I really like that. Okay, so when we return, we're going to have the divination part of the show along with the mystic message for the weekend. So stay tuned as I move things over. Are you ready to tap into the cosmic currents and amplify your manifesting power? Join our monthly coven, a sacred space to elevate your desires through the wisdom of the stars. We've journeyed through the age of AI, balancing intuition and technology. We've unlocked the magnetic pole of your natal moon sign. And now, delve into Mind+Emotions for manifesting mastery, harnessing the power of your natal Mercury. Each month brings a new celestial focus, a new pathway to your dreams. Visit TanyaD.tv workshops to learn more and join the monthly coven. Your manifesting journey awaits. Okay, so if you didn't know, Jamie is on YouTube. I multi-stream my live shows between YouTube and Facebook. So I see a few of you on Facebook watching. I'm multi-streaming. But as we wait for a comment or 5 to get the shells moving here, this really is my favorite part of the show. And if you're new or just tuning in, all you have to do is comment the year and your month of birth, and then I'll move the shells and call in your guidance team, see what mystic messages I get. But just for fun today, I believe I put this here somewhere because I am hilarious. There it is. Okay, so this is the I Ching hexagram for the energy of today. It's about abundance, nobility, power with responsibility. It's the fire over heaven triagram, the Li over the Quan, which is like the metal, the Dalyu. So we've got these frequencies happening for us, but this is like a processing our greatness, not through force, but actually through virtue and clarity, and really harnessing inner refinement, which is the yin metal, to radiate outward success. So it's the energy of earned mastery leading through with integrity. Integrous is what I wanted to say. So in the context of our day, the yin wood rooster day, it's our inner refinement. The yin wood is actually being polished by the rooster's metal like gold under a flame. So this hexagram, this energy, it's a reminder that true possession is actually spiritual, spirit or energy to matter, and to like lead with our heart, lead with inner clarity, and external abundance will follow. It'll just show up. So I did want to tune that in as well. So I really like that. Oh, let me get over here. There we go. Okay, I've got so many buttons going on here. All right, so for those of you just tuning in, remember you need to comment your year of birth and month, and then I'll move the shells on your behalf. If you're a little nervous, don't worry about it. This is called Cowrie Shell Divination. It's an art of divination brought to the West by Malidoma Somé. I'm a protege, a student of his. I've been doing Cowrie Shell divinations for over 10 years. I've been studying the elements in Chinese astrology. Started out actually through healing the skin through the elements and the body and acupuncture points and all that energetically, the chakras, all the woo, bringing out all the woo. So yeah, all you need to do is comment your year of birth and month, and then I'll move the shells on your behalf. And I always finish the show with a weekly affirmation that actually comes from my Monday show. If you ever watch me on Mondays, bringing in the elementals, mostly the moon on Mondays, but I do the elements as well. Similar to my live show, just a little tweaking here and there. So yeah, if you want me to move the shells on your behalf, you do need to comment. Don't be shy. I can see a few of you here are watching, tuning in. So there is that. And then I pulled, oh, that gnome. This is like, I'm going to go with that earth snake. It's a very earthy gnome. And this gnome is actually about leading with clarity and opening up to receive a different way of feeling and sensing. And then being in charge, taking charge of your emotions. So yeah, this is like the slow gnome, by the way. We don't need to do the fool's rush in kind of energies. So we do have that. All right, let me do a couple more cards while we wait for somebody to jump in and comment. Live streaming on this fantastic, yeah, Pluto fractals through the universe. Oh, and then we got Penelope, the Dream Weaver again. Oh my gosh. So this is literally about committing to a new feeling and opening up our heart and trusting. It's about loving and trusting the sensations and the feelings that come in and weaving the dream. Knowing the dream is coming, it just sometimes we have to give time and space to the dream before it does arrive. So I like that. Now, won't it be funny if I get card number 30? Putting that out there. Oh, and then we've got gotcha. This is us having too much of the nectars of the gods, possibly having a headache, not liking what we see. But this energy is actually similar to Penelope's. Sometimes it's about the trials and tribulations that actually the lessons we go through to make us better on the other side. And just opening up our heart to receive something very innovative and not of this world. And again, it's like the unknown, trusting and having faith in the process. The magic and the wisdom happens on the other side. So I like all of those. And you're a Virgo sun, so that makes sense. Oh, yeah. You are reality, right? Virgo. I'm Virgo rising. Woo. Anyway. Okay. Well, since we seem to have nobody wants to tune in for a move of the shells, which is fine. And oh my gosh, I just realized I have 3 cards over here. Oh no, I had a bunch. Oh gosh, we got the Fairy Godmother. This is another slow mover. Then we have the Harvest. So this is like very Virgo-like, just so you know. And these ones, honesty. Got to be honest with ourselves. Use our spiritual truth. Use our voice. And this one always scares people, but it's about us not shrinking our voice and using our voice. So I like that. We shrink our voice. A lot of us do. But it's like, again, invoking words out into the universe and scribing them down, bringing them to the physical, seeing them inside our mind's eye, and then the vision to manifest them. So it all kind of comes out that way. But he seems to intimidate people. That's funny. The Fairy Godmother, though, and Penelope, the Dreamweaver. That's awesome. I'll take all those. I'll take them all. I'm going to go feed the Fae here. Okay, well, since we're being shy today, which is totally fantastic. Yeah, these are my favorite cards. They're the, it's my fairy deck. That's all I call them. Brian Froud. I think they're just called the Fairy Oracle. Yeah, that's what they're called, the Fairy Oracle. But yeah, I love the Fae. Oh, look at that. We even got the Sage himself. So yeah, this is like activating our heart, our third eye, and our crown center. That's what he's all about. Oh, my light's kind of fun, but he's a good character. We're having some fun cards today. Okay, I'm going to swappy. Let's see. I'm going to go like this. There I am. It'll change me up a little. Oh, wrong thing. Where is my... There we go. I'm kind of all over the place. Okay, this came from Monday. I always finish with a mystic message. Lunar guidance, because I do follow the moon as a reflector in human design, the wise seer. That's kind of how I see myself. With gratitude, I release what no longer serves me. I feel like that's been the theme of this whole week, plus the shedding of the snake and this whole month. This is a lot of shedding happening for us, is what I sense. So we're making space for growth and healing. I embrace my inherent worth, and open myself to the flow of abundance. So with that, I say Ashe. I command it. I said so. I felt so. So it is. And myself, I am calling in a miracle, the 9 lives miracle. Yeah, burn. Do a little burn, a ritual burn, of course. And bury that or just let it go into the ethers. I do have my yummy, these are my Star Child incense. I got Hecate. Oh, you probably can't tell. But yeah, these are my Hecate incense. I just noticed my little thing isn't burning so fantastic. Oh, there we go. Got to get the incense going, right? You reminded me for the burn. Okay, well, thanks for tuning in, Stacy Hill. I love your little sidecar face. That's awesome. And again, I'll see you next week, 3 p.m. And hopefully we get some people wanting their shells read. I'll see you on the other side, as always. With that, blessings.